Okay, ji. सभी को नमस्ते. Welcome all. We'll start with our weekly yoga sessions as usual. We do asanas, the rhythmic exercises, followed by pranayam, coherence breathing, and then meditation in the end. Okay, so let's get going. Sit straight, back straight. Deep breath. As you breathe in, as you breathe out, express the mantra Om, A, Uma. Concentrate around your lower pelvic area, then the belly button, heart area, and then top of your head. So 3 times we'll recite the mantra. Okay, so it's an energy. The whole creation is a vibration, and Om as a mantra brings you to your true self or true being, because that's what yoga teaches. Huge yoke or merging, fusion of your mind, body, emotions. Okay. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Okay, welcome again. Sit. Let's start with Chakrasana. So first exercise, warming up. Okay, move your body. Hold your hands together. Go clockwise. So we do minimum times, which is 3 times each side. And depending on how much time you have, you can do as many as you can. So Paschimottanasana. So lift your hands above your head, touch your toes. Okay. Now move your legs, open up. Okay, open as much as you can. Right side, left side. Then flex your muscles, knee, push and pull both sides. Now move your ankles, ankle exercises, so clockwise, anti-clockwise. Okay, एड़ी की एक्सरसाइज है. एड़ी में बहुत दर्द होती, पोली में दर्द. इसके लिए कोशिश कीजिए. बहुत लोगों का एक प्रॉब्लम होता है. ठीक, आप घुमाइए इसे खूब अच्छी तरह, घुमाए अंदर का बाहर का. फिर खड़े होकर जब हम योग करेंगे तो उसमें और आएगा. हाँ, फिलहाल आप पैर को खींचो. अब शुरू करते हैं अपनी चक्रा एनर्जी सेंटर्स का मूलाधार से लेकर ऊपर तलक का एक्सरसाइजेस. ओके, तो पहला है ऐसे पैर दबाए, ankle on your left knee, press your right knee to the floor, bring it to your chin, then hold it in your lap, move it ऐसे. ओके, फिर घुमाना, घुमाए घुमाए दोनों तरफ का, bring it to your face. Okay, so Muladhara energy center, a lot of energy sitting that can be utilized in a much more productive, efficient manner if you are able to balance it and move it up your chakras. ठीक है, तो if you don't, if you are just a mediocre living with what by default only, then you are stuck in a survival mode. It's a very animalistic survival mode where you're always in a fight, fight, flight kind of situation, and your reaction is all about selfishness, jealousy, hatred, violence, ill will. So all these, without you realizing subconsciously, most of the humanity is planned into that level of living, and that's why there is frustration, mental level, physical level. There's a lot of ailments and diseases happening because of that realization. Is the second is Swadhisthana, just at the pelvic area. For you do butterfly exercise, so at that level you are moving. So here the your sensual, yeah, the perceptive antennas to your body, that has huge amount of depth as well. But again, if you look at the very basic, at the neutral level, then you don't realize. You think whatever you see all here is you all touches all. But no, that's actually only 5 to 10% of the potential of each of the senses to actually perceive things. Depth of perception that is possible requires much more discipline. So yoga helps one achieve those things. Then it keeps moving on. So next one is Manipur or solar plexus. Okay. So once you have looked after or balanced the lower two, and if you can move energy on the Manipuras, then you can utilize this energy. Your perceptive power becomes very hard. Your high, deep level, your intelligence, your capability to acquire success, be it material, wisdom, is much, much more higher. So success comes in. So the people who become successful are not actually just completely randomly as you would require. They have a lot of discipline and focus. So the material, if you are disciplined, if you look after them, you are able to actually acquire. But life is more than that. It's not only about material success, because there's a much, much more bigger meaning. So if you keep moving, then up the next chakra is at the heart level. Okay, so here we do exercises. Most of these exercises are physical, indirect pressure onto the organ system, say heart and the neural plexus around there. So when you looked after other three and you're understanding in terms of their meaning to life, then you acquire those qualities that were this compassion, empathy, love, yeah, for other people, yeah, human beings, animals, plants, earth, planetary system, everything. And this that gratitude and things is not only good as an ethical or moral thing, but it's very important for you as an individual, because it the cells of your body respond to it in terms of production of chemical mediators, hormones, genes are good genes amplified. So at heart, once it becomes the power driver and not the mind, which is much more related to very basic, what's the illusion, Maya ki jaal, okay? So this whole yoga this is what yoga helps you achieve slowly, and it keeps going on. Vishuddhi and Trikuti, metaphysical component, and what's called view as energy rather than as a physical or a material self only. Life becomes easier, success, wealth, health, wisdom, spirituality, everything starts coming in because of so slowly. Um, you keep you'll it's experience, it's mental knowledge. What I'm sharing is just some words. And it's not nobody teaches. There's no modules for all these things. Huh? Okay, so keep going. Other things by breathing exercise and meditation will do. So now you do Padmasana and pull your ankles up, lift yourself. Twist your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Now, if you can lift yourself, extend your legs. Then go on, lift yourself up. 1, 2, 5. Now, the muscles of the back of your hand, it stretches them. Now lie down. We do exercises. Circles outside in, and then inside out. Right. Knee, push, plus. Mind focus. So mind, and the other thing is you are being in a rhythmic manner. Get the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just the flow. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. Just flow one more time. 2, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 14. Yeah. One shoulder stand. Good. Then I'll do head stand later on. You can do this several times if you don't know how to do it. Move. You did? Now you can do halasana. Claw. Push your legs as far back as possible. Matrishasana. Lift yourself. 1, 2, 3. Hands upside down. Push yourself. Chakrasana. 1, 2, 3. Come down. Support your head, the back, and then twist your body. Makarasana. Yes. It's good for your back. Right side, left side, right side, left side. Now push your ankle on the knee and then try and push a bit more. Both sides. Then another variation. Turn your leg as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2. Very good. Now for Muktasana. Push your knees towards your chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull yourself up. Rock. Go to the right side. Left. Right. To the left. One more time. The right. And to the left. Now that's Navasana boat position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull. Right. That's done. So lying on your back. Now sit. Now we go Mukasana. So sit on your right ankle. Left leg over your right knee. Twist your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right hand in the back. Now push yourself as to try and hold. Fingers on the back. Push up. Pull 1, 2, 4, 5. And the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside. Right ankle over left knee. Try and sit on your left ankle. Push as far as possible on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, with the right hand over. Count fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can't do all those, you can just do the simple one. 1, 2, 3, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sit now. Have a rest. आराम करते हुए अपने पैर जितनी नीचे की तरफ से दबाइए, ठीक? ऐसे पूरा ऐसे जितनी टोर से लेकर नीचे, ठीक? एड़ी के लिए आपकी just try and pressure all left, hitting the palms with your sole of the feet. Okay, it's called grounding. Okay? So electrical energy, massage, touch increases the perception, as I was saying in the beginning. So if you keep being involved, okay, your body is part of you. 50 trillion cells are there. They all function in harmony when your body and mind are congruous, okay? So it requires that of connection. And your thoughts are your conduction system, electrical energy. That's what goes to each of these cells. So if those thought processes are positive and good, which obviously is dependent on what you eat, how do you behave yourself, what do you do, because they are the inputs to the mind. So in that thought that is built as an electrical conduction system transmission in your body, then at a physical, at a physiology, biology of your body makes you healthier. Okay. This is science now. This is proven. This is what happens. That's how body responds at your cellular level. It's all interrelated. Okay. So same thing with your fingers. Expression of gratitude, goodness has a huge amount of positive impact on your good genes, your body. Okay. So we used to, growing up, we used to just believe, oh, धर्म की बात है, पंडित बोल रहा है, अच्छा स्वभाव, अच्छे कर्म, अच्छे खाना, अच्छा पीना, अच्छे संगत करना, ये सब केवल पंडित का बात है. आप पंडित को मानिए या ना मानिए, आपकी मर्जी, लेकिन आपको अपने शरीर, आपकी स्वास्थ्य आपको चाहिए, तो उसके लिए कीजिए. Definitely. That's the secret of balancing your life and producing good activities of your genes to make you healthier, ठीक? तो उसके लिए कीजिए. तो हाथ का ऐसे यहाँ पर मसाज करना बीच में, फिर जठराग्नि के बराबरी ऐसे 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. ठीक है? Now, this every week we live in mainly at the lower Muladhara perceptive survival mode. So obviously because of that, you get too stressed running around trying to find balance in terms of mortgage repayment, your family, your work, society, community, commitments. So this chest actually 99% of this stuff of these muscles of your body and mainly around your face. Okay? That's why you start looking older. So press them with this palms of your fingers, okay? Around the top of your eye, bro, in the middle, on the side, temple area, all around the head, top of your head, eyeballs, cheek, chin, come down here. Okay, so you can press inside here and on the side and all the way down. Okay, so here, so tapping. Okay, it helps with the relaxation of your muscles. So breathe in with the fist and the right armpit. Breathe in to the right, take out to the left. Opposite side. Tick. Now, we're done. We'll lie on our tummy and do exercises, okay, on the opposite way now. Okay, lie down, flat, by your side, lift your legs up as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, touch the floor, back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, touch the floor, back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Come down. Okay. Relax. Now we'll do push-ups. You can either do the plank position or you can do push-ups with me. So I'll do 100 times and you can. Most welcome to do whatever you can, all right? Start now. Okay, and then lie down, flat. Push your hands upwards and push your legs downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, hold your chin, rest, push your legs towards the bum. 1, 3, 4, 5. And then push your upper half of the body up. Look at your right ankle. 1, 2, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, snake pose. Okay. Bind your hands together, legs together. Move. Right side, left. Right side, left side. Right side, left side. Yeah. Now, pull your legs towards yourself. Both legs. And then push yourself up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now push it up and down with your breath. Right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side. Now, support your right leg with your ankle. Lift yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change side. 1, 2, 3. कौन है बाबा? कौन? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. बाबा कौन है बेटे? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push your leg in. Stand yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, on your knees and your hands, like a camel pose. Breathe in, up, push your tummy in, try and move, rotate your tummy from right side. Breathe in, out, in, in, out, in. Balakasana. Stretch yourself. 1, 2, 4, 5. Make a namaste on your back and try and touch the front with your forehead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. Sthirasana on your knees. Trying to go as far back as possible. Push yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On your ankles this time. Support yourself, your weight with your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then all the way. Breathe in, out, hold on. 1, 2, 5. Sit in the Vajrasana. Okay. So we'll do, let's go Mandukasana. So finger palms together, put it your belly button. Breathe out as you go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can do more. Push with your left palm onto your right fingers. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chin side. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now along your thighs, on the sides where kidneys are, push. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now exercises for eyes. Okay, extend your hands. Neck straight, your eyeballs goes to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go vertically in the diagonal on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. उल्टा तरफ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite way, left side up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right side नीचे की. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right तरफ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. आगे देखिए जितना दूर हो सके, फिर जल्द से अपनी नोज दूर, नजदीक, दूर, नजदीक, दूर, करीब, दूर, नजदीक, दूर, नजदीक. अब क्लॉकवाइज जाए. 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Anti-clockwise. 12, 9, 6, 3, 12. 9, 6, 3, 12. 9, 6, 3, 12. 9, 6, 3, 12. Okay. Yeah. Neck exercise. Go clockwise. Gradually, slowly. Move your neck. Slowly. And then anti-clockwise. Slow. And then exercise for the side. Right side. Hold your chin and then push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push your chin down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. सामने 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. पीछे की तरफ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ओके. अपनी रिस्ट की एक्सरसाइज कलाई का से 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 घुमा. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. दूसरी हाथ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. नीचे की 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. आप कलाई साथ में 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ऑपोजिट 2, 3, 4, 5. ऐसे हाथ का ऐसे बांध दें. उसको पुल करते हैं. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. दूसरी तरफ 1, 2, 4, 5. ओके. हो गया. तो लगभग सब एक्सरसाइज हो गया है. बैठकर सामने की ओर पीछे की ओर. अब उठकर एक्सरसाइज करेंगे. उससे पहले थोड़ी दिक्कत वाली है ये आसन होते हैं. लेकिन आप कर रहे मेरे साथ कितने सालों से ये कर सकते होगे. 1, 2, 4, 5. ऐसे साइड में आप जा सकते हो. बस स्लिप होना बच के अच्छी तरह जगह रहे. दूसरी तरफ पेट की स्लिप हो रही है यहाँ पर. ऐसे हाथ ऐसे सामने रखकर अब लेट कर बिना हाथ की सहारा से उठना. उठकर फिर खड़े होकर जो आसन करना है वो करेंगे. और लेट जाओ. ऊपर आइए बिना हाथ की सहारा से. ठीक है. तो लेटे ऐसे हाथ ऊपर आए. कोशिश करें बिना हाथ की सहारा से. ठीक. ऐसे उठ जाना. उठकर खड़े होकर एक आसन करते हैं. ठीक है. खड़े होकर आसन करना. पहला वृक्ष आसन. दोनों पैर साथ में ऐसे. आप ऐसे खड़े हो सकते हो या अपने टोस पर ऊपर जाइए जितना लंबा हो सके. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. एक पैर पर वही करना. ऐसे रोक ले. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. दूसरी तरफ ऐसे हाथ साथ में. एक पैर पर 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. ठीक है. ऐसे अपने आप को पुश करें राइट तरफ. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. अब हाथ से प्रेशर पर पुल करें. स्ट्रेटन अप. 1, 2, 3, 4. अब बैलेंस कर सकते हैं तो उठिए. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. दूसरी तरफ हम 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ऊपर लाए. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. नीचे की हाथ स्ट्रेटन अप. 1, 2, 3, 4. बोले बाहर. बाहर. बाहर, अंदर बाहर, उस पर कॉन्सेंट्रेट करें। ब्रीद इन, आउट, ब्रीद इन, आउट, इन, आउट। Yeah. Now push yourself up. One, three, four, five, six, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. एक्सरसाइज नीज का। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच, घुमाकर। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच। pelvic एक्सरसाइज यहाँ का, ऐसे घुमाए। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच। और फिर एक, दो, तीन, चार और पांच। करते हैं अंजलि आसन, साथ में रख लो, नीचे जाए, ठीक, ऊपर। अब इसको कान को पकड़कर 3 बार नीचे जाए। एक, दो, तीन। अब से बैठ जाते हैं मलासन। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पाँच, छ, सात, आठ, 9, 10। ठीक है, वेरी गुड। अब की बात करते हैं चंद्र नमस्कार। चंद्र नमस्कार में त्रिकोण आसन से शुरू करते हैं। पहले जाइए, ये हाथ राइट तरफ, फिंगर्स को देखिए ऊपर। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच। मैं आपको नीचे ले जाए। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच। ऊपर आए। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच। अब इस पे बैठे राइट तरफ। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच। ऑपोजिट तरफ। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच। नीचे जाए। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच। अब लेफ्ट लेग एंकल पर। एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच। ऊपर आए, अपने आप को थोड़ी और स्ट्रेच कर लेते हैं। भीतर की बाहर, ऊपर। फिर से एक बार और। ठीक है, रिदमिक, सॉफ्ट और माइंडफुल। ठीक है, अपने आप में रहें, एक्सरसाइज करें, और इफेक्टिव होता है। ये बहुत ज्यादा दौड़ना, बहुत ज्यादा वेट्स उठाना, एक्स्ट्रा फोर्स कर कर करना, उसका इम्पैक्ट तो होगा मसल्स वगैरह पर आता है, लेकिन आपकी मन और बॉडी की जो बैलेंस रिदम से होती है। ठीक है, यू हैव टू बी वेरी माइंडफुल। अब लास्ट एक्सरसाइज है, और इससे आप कुछ भी नहीं कर सकें तो एक कर लिया करें सुबह उठकर, सूर्य नमस्कार। ठीक, एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ ग्रेटिट्यूड। सूरज से बड़ा तो कुछ नहीं होगा, इसकी के द्वारा संसार, जितनी हमारी सोलर सिस्टम है ना, और जितनी सोलर सिस्टम जितनी स्टार्स देखते हैं, उनका अपना और यूनिवर्सेस होता है, गैलेक्सीज। उसका चलने के लिए सूरज चाहिए, तो ग्रेटिट्यूड सुबह सुबह एक्सप्रेस करना इम्पोर्टेंट है। सबसे बड़ी ग्रेटिट्यूड तो वही होती है, परमात्मा का, आपका जो आपकी छाया आ जाए, अपने आप में ग्रेटिट्यूड होने लगेगा सभी कार्य में। लेकिन उससे पहले कुछ रिचुअल्स, कुछ आदत बनाना पड़ता है इसे। तो ये काम जो करते हैं उसी हैबिट फॉर्म करते हैं। अब हमारी हैबिट जो है ना, कैसे बनी हुई, टीवी देखकर, जो बच्चों का साथ है, हमारी फैमिली में जो क्या बोलते कल्चर चलते आ गया, कोई धर्म का नाम का ये सब डरावनी चीज बना दिए लोग, वो सब बाहर की जो फोकस पर है। तो एक प्रोग्राम है माइंड, छोटे से थर्ड ट्राइमेस्टर प्रेगनेंसी से लेकर 30 ईयर्स तक यही हो जाता है। उसके बाद में हम जीते हैं, पता ही नहीं चलता, अपने आप को बोलते हैं हमारी पर्सनैलिटी है। पर्सनैलिटी, जो पर्सनल ट्रेस होती है, प्रोग्रामिंग से होती है। तो उसको घुमाना है, जो सही नहीं है उसको फिर से सही बनाना, उसमें बहुत मेहनत लगता है, एनर्जी लगती है। तो ये जिस एक खेत की बात है कि ये सब हमने खो दिया है ना, हमारी जो संस्कृति, हमारी गुरुकुल जो कार्य थी, सब कुछ है ही नहीं। तभी जो अभी सोसाइटी है, हमारे लोग, वो कभी कि 99% को पता ही नहीं कि क्यों इतनी मानसिक बीमारियां, शरीर की बीमारियां, ये सब क्यों हो रही है। क्योंकि बैलेंस आउट है ना, रॉन्ग जगह पर बॉडी की एनर्जी जा रही है, फाइट फाइट फ्लाइट सर्वाइवल मोड में, क्रिएटिविटी है ही नहीं। तो इसमें आने के लिए आपको फिर से रीप्रोग्राम करना पड़ता है, और वो पॉसिबल है। पहले तो मेरा काम है नॉलेज देना, फिर आप थोड़ी मेहनत करना पड़ेगी। कोई भी अच्छी चीज है उसके लिए थोड़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ती है, फिर जब रिदम बन जाती है तो चलेगा। तो ये है, ये रिचुअल्स की काम है ऐसे। तो ये और सात्विक रिचुअल्स है, और वैसे तो तामसिक रिचुअल बहुत है। देर देर सोना, देर बुरा खाना, बुरा पीना, बुरा संग करना, ये सब। फिर राजसिक है, दौड़ धूप में ऐसे वैसे रहना, क्यों उसको कम है, सात्विक ज्यादा होना है। तो ऐसे रिचुअल्स में भी है। तो योग का जो रिचुअल्स कार्य है, आपको माइंड बॉडी, आपकी आत्मा को साथ मिलाती, सात्विक गुण। उसमें धीरे धीरे क्वालिटी आएगी, रीप्रोग्रामिंग होता है कि लेफ्ट साइड ब्रेन जो है ना, उसी में सब नॉलेज इंफॉर्मेशन बैठा हुआ है। तो उसको आप रिप्लेस करना है। और योग कराता है, राइट साइड को डेवलप कराता है, आपकी इंद्रियों की शक्ति, जो परसेप्शन है ज्यादा आएगी। फिर ज्ञान के कारण से आप ऐसे कार्य करने लगोगे, आपकी अपनी आप स्थिति ऐसे बनती जाएगी, इसमें पॉजिटिवनेस रहती है। तो अपनी शरीर ही धर्म का मुख्य लक्ष्य है, इसको ठीक बनाना है। जब शरीर ठीक रहेगा, तो आपकी जो मंदिर मस्जिद गुरुद्वारा वगैरह जो है, बाहर से फिर अंदर आ जाता है। अंदर में तो फिर आप उसको उसको दिया जलाते हैं, तब फिर उसकी ज्योति आती है, शक्ति। यहाँ ही है मंदिर, वो पूरी ब्रह्मांड जो शक्ति है उससे आपकी मिलन होती है। तो फिर आपकी जो जितनी चाहिए, जो कुछ अबंडन, सब कुछ आता है आपकी। लोग वही खोजते हैं ना, अबंडेंस। सभी जीवन मिलता ही है उसी के लिए, सभी लेवल पर। लेकिन एक चीज में हम तो जो कुछ वैसे भी नहीं पा पाते हैं, जो सब अच्छी चीज छोड़ कर केवल मटेरियल ही चाहते हैं, उसको भी पाना हमें पता ही नहीं कैसे उसे पाए। थोड़ी यहाँ मेहनत कर कर थोड़ा, लेकिन उससे ज्यादा आपकी लॉस हो जाती है शरीर का। तो आप ऐसे करेंगे तो सब मिलेगा, आपकी पूरी मटेरियल गेन, विजडम, आपकी हेल्थ, और फिर आपकी जो आध्यात्मिक शक्ति है ना, पूरी ब्रह्मांड का जो यात्रा है, उसका जो लक्ष्य है मनुष्य जीवन का, वो सब पूरा भी होता है। सूर्य नमस्कार करते हैं। 12 steps. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and touch your toes. You should like live with. Breathe in and out. आस्थान 15 नी, और आपकी टोज भी है, और बॉडी ऊपर ऊपर पुश करते भुजंग आसन, नीचे जाते पर्वत। राइट लेग अप, राइट लेग, लेफ्ट लेग पुश इट इन, अप, breathe out. Now to the left side, to the left side, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and out. This time left leg straighten, both legs, plank position. भुजंग पर्वत, या पुश पुल, साथ में एक सर्कल हुआ। मैं कह रहा था ना शुरू से 3 मिनिमम है, आप 21 तक कर सकते हैं जितनी आपके पास समय है। ब्रीद इन, आउट, ब्रीद इन एंड आउट, प्लैंक, भुजंग पर्वत, राइट साइड लेफ्ट साइड, पुल इट इन, लेग्स टुगेदर, अप, लेफ्ट तरफ से 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11। ठीक है, राइट। 1 2 3 4 5 7 8 9 Yes. Here, but last one from the left side. Breathe in, out, in, and out, in, out, in, out, out, in, out, in, out, in. दिन में ही पूरा इतनी कार्डियो हार्ट रेट फास्ट हो जाती. Imagine doing 10, 12, 20 times. Some people do 100 times. That's all they do as yoga asana. Okay. Now we've done all of it. Before we do shavasana, the corpse lying kind of dead position with yoga nidra, very powerful, resting, creative, yogic exercise. Yeah. So before that, if you want to try, you can do this, balancing yourself on your hands. Oh. Hands. You can do headstand, do it headstand, or you can do the shoulder stand, sarvangasana, but whatever you can do, right? Okay, so the last, very last one now. All right, okay, so we're done. All asanas, okay, done. Physical exercises. Now we lie down. And I know most of you guys on Sundays just want to lie down anywhere, which is okay once during the week. If you wake up 5 o'clock every other day, so it's okay. Okay, so lie down flat. All right, now hands by your side. All right, hands by your side. Little bit separated from your body, legs are also separated. Neck is straight, looking up, but your eyes are closed, okay? Close your eyes. Lie still, completely as still as it can become. You can feel the movement of blood, the stimulation of the nerves, the start of the chemical, biological, all other physiological functions because of the twisting and turning that we did with the asana. It's like a lymphatic drainage type of exercise is asana. Cleans your lymphatics, which has a huge role in actually removing toxins of your body. We did for the kidney. See, now we'll do with the mind. So the set of exercises was physical exercises, rhythmic. Now use your mind to actually heal yourself. Because if anything, your life is lived 95% by subconscious without you being aware. Very little is by conscious level. So now tap into that energy that we have. And the easiest way is by utilizing your breath. Breath is life, as you know, prana. There are 10 types of pranic things, so science is still kind of understanding, not yet quite there. Breath is much, much more complicated and has a huge significance to your body's functional capacities, mental status, and eventually with your soul, your atmic development too. That's why prana, breath, we concentrate on it. So breathe in, deep breath through your nostrils. Follow the breath as it goes through the nose to the throat, into the windpipe, into the lungs. Some 800,000 spaces are there, which the gas becomes the blood, and it carries like oxygen goes into hemoglobin, goes to the heart, and heart pumps 250 trillion cells in your body. Your action was only breath, which too, by default, we are breathing anyway without realizing. But we are, as our nature is in life, being selfish with everything, we are selfish with breathing as well. We breathe very superficially. because we don't want subconsciously be seen as we are dependent on the atmosphere for something to keep our body going, because the ego in us, that's why we are locked. Our houses are locked, CCTVs, everything. Because you don't trust anyone. You want to be completely thinking you are in control of everything, which is impossible. Because you can't stop even the earth spinning or twisting. Nothing you can stop. And your dependability is always, of course, survival is on meta anyway, which is not yours. So breath is subconsciously, we breathe very superficially for that reason, because our mind status is so much of being me alone, my, I, me, mine, this status even interferes subconsciously in your life. So open up. You know, the breath that it gets comes from this space. It's infinite. Our atmosphere in which the oxygen is old as the earth itself, 4.5 billion years. It was always there, it will always be there. Earth is insignificant in context of the creations that are there. Right? So there's no point being a master of or wanting to control everything in life. Try to control your mind, and everything else then you'll be able to control. But if your mind is what is the boss, then you are not even in control of yourself, and forget about controlling anything. So breathe in again. Deep breath. Now follow from the first action that you did. Now take your breath towards the belly button area as you exhale now. Watch your body as it returns the gases, which are carbon dioxide and other things from your body. So from toes to your head, blood flows to the heart, to the lung, and then it again extracts out the gases, the poisons of our body. Again, 99% is subconscious. You don't know if it's even happening. Even you don't realize what are the components. Most people, the system of learning, we get this dot point, but the teaching is never quite interconnected. The carbon, a lot of people don't know where the carbon dioxide even comes out of your body. You should know it comes from your sugar, your carbohydrate. So plant by photosynthesis produces oxygen and carbohydrate. We eat that, in our body does the opposite. So we are interdependent on a plant as humans. So it goes in, and the body's physiology produces carbon dioxide, which comes out. So breath out is always more heavier in terms of atoms, being 3, while you take 2 oxygen. So metabolism, fat burning and things are directly related to your breathing as well, as you can realize, just by the understanding atoms, what happens. So breathe again. Deep breath. Heart in your belly button. They come up the belly button little bit. Second pranapan is called saman. There is a jataragni, or a metabolism center in our body. That's the third part of the prana shakti, which is a reflection of the sun. Sun energy, agni. The universe, our universe at least survives on this, or other universes also survive on their own sun. In the body, there's a component to it. So it's 2 molar hydrochloric acid. The whole metabolism process happens because of the acid. You need that to be active and in balanced manner. So eating whatever you put in the stomach becomes very important because the amount of acid that it secretes. You get this brightness, roof, run, go stay. As long as there's heat, you are alive. When you are cold, they say you are dead. It's simple as that. So Jataragni is called third prana. Now bring it. Watch your breath with your third eye. Close eyes. Bring your thing, heart, belly button up, and this time towards the heart area. Concentrate your energy onto the heart, 4 chambers. There's 5 liters of blood, plasma, that gets pushed to the body. So, like I said, 99% is space in the body, which is reflected of the what gas, air we take in from the environment outside. Similarly, there is 70% fluid in the body, which is again reflective of the ocean that is outside, 20% of the earth. So your dependency at a subconscious level on the water outside, the nature, the environment, the sky, has a direct impact onto the body because this pranic shakti, the pran energies, have direct physiological activities it does. So 5 liters of blood that you need to take, make sure you have enough water in the day. And there is no better drink than water that we have. Because the fluidity, sheetal, the cohesion of cells, the functional capacity, the electrical conduction, as you know, water makes all the conduction system through the neural nerve system that we have. Water is a conductor. Okay? So the oceans outside as well. So for some reason, the Western world never allowed Tesla to actually completely roll out his claims of actually getting electricity from the ionosphere because he had these experiments that he had already done. But for the reasons of oil, control of the economy, the corporate world, we all as kind of modern slaves keep paying either the mortgage or the fuel, will always be dependent on this kind of stuff that big companies do. But otherwise, the nature itself has abundance of all this energy anywhere. So as humans, we have the capability to tap into all those resources at a physical level, as well as beyond that, if you want, then that energy level directly connected to you is a totally different thing at another level. But at a physical level, that abundance is there, and we are dependent on it. Our survival is dependent on it. Because that's why the creation is there for that reason. Breathe again. Now, the fifth prana. Breathe again. Take through your heart to your belly button, up Jataragni, then Udan, which was heart. Now, take through your area up your neck. Dhyan. The whole body structures, 205 bones, tendons, muscles, all this stuff. Okay? Watch it. Watch with your closed eyes, the entire body. There's different planes of functions that goes through this thing. That's a physical level. We talk about electrical, biological, chemical, magnetic, atomic, subatomic. These are still stool sharir or gross body. There's beyond that in the mind, which is no structure or the antenna or but there is a thought process. There's a visualization, imagination. Those are also at a different level of sensual creation. And then there's beyond that, there's a no action, but there is a complete absorption in it. That is what is sound. To reach there, you have to go through these two phases. And they're not easy. It requires multiple births and very hard work to reach that level of complete immersion. And like you're floating in the energy of the Creator itself. And that's called Satchidana, blissfulness, completely blissful. Then there are 5 Upran, called Nath, Kurma, Karikal, Dhananjay. All other different physiology, peristalsis, birth process, salivation, your iron movement. All these are actually created. The actions happen through this prana, breath process. And that's why after this we do breathing exercises. That's the reason why I concentrate on breath. Now keep watching with your third eye. The second component of your survival is food and drinks.
So from a baby to 3 kg to 80, 90 kg or 200 kg, whatever be your weight, what happened to you, whatever you ate or drank? That's what the body becomes. And body actually changes every cell, every second. There's multiplication happening. Complete replacement happens to the body, including your bone and everything. So your eating habits are very important because the process of what you are putting in, they are your atoms, they are the ingredients for replacement of every cell in your body. So at a very physical level, it's important to be kept, be aware, because it's not that once your bone is made, it is that it is every muscle, every component of your body is actually recycles itself. If you know how well, properly to recycle, you'll remain healthy. But if you don't know, and it becomes stagnant, like you don't actually service your car on time, the car will just jam slowly over 10, 15 years, and that's it. Body is like a machine as well. The driver is the different thing that we'll talk later, but this machine requires proper fuel. So just for that reason, you need to eat and drink properly and rest properly. But beyond that, if you are a human, animals and plants and them are have innate control on what they do, but humans have the freedom. And that intelligence there is required then to be moral and ethical. They have a responsibility of what you kill, what you destroy. In no way it is a fair thing to kill 80 billion animals every single day to make humans, make them as food when there's abundance and easier of getting food from the earth itself. Okay, so deforestation is actually has been causing a huge amount of climate problem now to the world because deforestation is required for cattle farming and all these other things that we are doing, controlled manner. Animals themselves produce lots of methane gas, carbon dioxide, and other things. So you can't like because something is your for your taste, but you won't talk about it. It's just hypocritical of human beings not to be thinking properly. Because there's a moral responsibility apart from your physical body requirement. So your control is what you bring by your hand, by what actions, and being ignorant of the fact that you don't want to see a butcher shop and how animals are killed is no excuse for you not getting involved with the karmic process because you are the demand that makes things happen. So you become part of the chain. It's not that, oh, I can wash my hand or I just go to the coast and woolies. No, you're a human. You're not an animal. That's the difference. If you keep doing that, then you will go into an animal form anyway in different other life births. Then that will be you anyway. But if you have achieved and reached this level of highest level of creation that can do, which is human being, it has a serious responsibility. So what you put in your mouth. So chewing is the other part, physically, consciously can control, but that too we are selfish about it. We just gulp and just push it in down the throat, which is really not good because food needs to be chewed properly. Because a lot of our physiological processes start in the mouth. And a lot of other good things happens. Your blood pressure control, heart rate, other hormone production starts in the mouth. The chemical uh, chemistry of the food, the conversion of the chemicals that happen starts in the mouth. So make sure you chew. Watch the esophagus as food goes down. The stomach, I talked about the acid, the Jఠर Agni position. It needs to be balanced. So if you eat a lot of refined foods, microwave food, dead foods for month and heating, soda, any kind of alcohol, acid drinks, meat-based food, you will destroy your normal physiology of your gastrointestinal tract, your stomach, because they contain bacteria. There are 38 trillion bacteria. And bacteria survive on vegetables, fruits, prebiotics, probiotics, fiber foods. The good bacteria requires that, and it has direct impact on your body. So be careful of what you push in because there's a very thin lining in the stomach, which is less than half of the diameter of your hair. It can easily get aberrations, and a small amount of uh, inflammation is very bad for in long term that it happens. You can get inflammatory bowel disease or irritable bowel diseases, induces chemical reactions, which puts the immune system into a disharmony. And that is directly related to lots of diseases like heart disease, stroke, Alzheimer's. And then if the bacterial population is gone, they have a important action in terms of making sure not only your immune system is healthy and balanced, but they induce proper genes in your body which stops cancer formation, diabetes, hypertension, heart, all type of diseases. This is very new science. Okay, not Ayurvedics was always there. It taught us how to eat, our balancing each of different types of body systems that we have, and what type of fruits, vegetables, and plant-based food was our recommended diet. But the Western science now is catching up. So this whole microbial population has direct impact on our physiology, our physical part, but also onto the mental aspect of our wellness. Because this is what's called vagus nerve is directly connected to the brain. So your feeling. That's why all our social functions and everything we associate with food and drinks. But at the moment we associate with the tamasic or the inertia or the dead level or the lowest level of food and drink, be it alcohol or that kind of drinks or fizzy drinks, carbonated drinks, again, they destroy bacteria. And the food also, burnt over meat-based food, they are the lowest level of something you can put in your body. So that's why there is this illness that is happening all. And with those so much of advancements in technology, we can cut and paste and put some poison and radiation and thing. We will keep doing that, and that's very important. But there's a way we can actually prevent lots of this state that we end up in. Yes, so as food passes, watch it. Is exile. Now put your attention to the sides of the tummy. There's what's called bean-shaped structure kidney. That also 99% of its function is run by subconscious level as well. So this yoga now the journey of the body is actually making you aware and being knowledgeable and traveling. So how the filtration system happens every microsecond, your blood is filtered so that you are draining out your toxins of your body. But if you are aware and conscious at part, living with the body with responsibility, then the physiology is better. Your functions that you do of your body is much better. It's not rocket science, very simple. Another exhalation, we call it carbon dioxide, sweating, etc. So if the toxins, the rubbish that we take out is the responsibility of us to actually make sure you balance. Like a dog, it does its thing, it makes sure it's covered, or a cat does it, it's covered. Humans, yeah, we have made sewer system, but there's lots of other gases that we produce by breathing. How are we balancing it? The sweat and other things. So that's why why do the fire ceremony or the yajna, havan, in which good herbs, ghee, purified, proper things are added to create an environment of where the gas that comes out of fire burning is actually cleansing. And this is scientifically proven by the gases it produces, like formic acid and etc., antibacterial, antiviral. So all these things are part and process which were laid down in the Vedas for since when first humans, more than 1.92 billion years ago, at least in this period of our universe cycle we're talking about. There's millions of it. But it's there, but we've covered all. We've got our modules for everything, but we don't have modules for what should be done to this body. So this is why how yoga and these whole Hindu dharmic teachings are based on your body rather than on fear of something outside. So make your body better. Now attention to your fingers, your wrist, your elbow, your shoulders, back of your neck, travel down back of your spine, right? Down to your bum area, back of your knee, the calf, the airy poli, the sole of your feet. Come up in the front, your ankle, your front of your bones, calf, your knee, thighs, to the pelvic area, left side. Concentrate, it's called Ida, right side called Pingla, left side associated with the positioning of moon. You know, the whole thing about intermittent fasting, Ekadasi. Okay, so mood function, positioning, and making sure you twice a month you are fasting helps with your balance of hormones in the body. To the right side, you call Pingla, it's position of sun, about 153 million kilometers. Moon's about 384. The distance, why the sun and moon look same size? Sun and moon is 400 times smaller and 400 times closer to Earth. All these positionings are not just accidental. It's all has a meaning and has a direct impact on the body. So it's called circadian rhythm. So as the Earth orbits, your body is moving. So your time to sleep and wake up is very important. So sleep on time, wake up on time, because the pituitary gland functions in that manner, and that's a master endocrine gland. The hormones are secreted from there. So posterior antidiuretic hormone, vasopressin, oxytocin. Anterior has another 9 hormone, growth hormone, all this stuff. So if you are in the cycle, the production happens. If you're not, it breaks. And if your gut health, if you don't eat properly, your immune system is defunct. You get autoimmune diseases, you get diseases of thyroid gland, parathyroid, pituitary gland, your pancreatic gland. You get diseases of all these things. So if you don't follow the rule of the nature, you don't follow what you eat, this is what happens. The immune systems get defunct. So be very mindful. Okay? So pineal gland goes down and becomes calcified, and you're not secreting all those that the pharmacy of your body of endorphin, serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, which is secreted in the gut and by pineal gland. So all these, but you replace it by other chemicals, synthetic ones, the pharma world. So your own pharmacy will be closed, and that's simple understanding. There's no, you can understand that why it happened. So each of those functional components. And as we keep growing, our thymus becomes smaller as well. Our immune system is being compromised. Your gut health compromises your antibodies and other things that are produced in the stomach area, the colon, small bowel. So your bone marrow, maja, asti, there's what's called stem cells. There's 25% like a reservoir of every single type of cell that you have in your body, but how do you stimulate it? So if you are not in tune with your body, all these resources that are there are lying idle. So yogic practices actually helps you stimulate. So you can use your stem cells, your ninja mutant, the immune system, the T cells work better. So these Y-shaped structures called antibodies in your body. They protect you. But if you switch them off by our activities, which is happening externally, then your body is not able to utilize it. That's why the balance is very important. Material living with what's called a spiritual part of what these Vedas and yogic Hindu teachings are. It's all about your body. Okay? The rituals and other things are help you with some discipline and habits that you can bring in. Like the wrong habits that we fall into by watching TV and stuff and our company, the Hindu philosophy, the spirituality part of the yoga, they have this very pure path of actually helping your body stimulate your system so that you get the reservoir of all that you have in your body is expressed while you are living and you can live to your full potential. Okay, so keep going down. The adrenal glands. So that modern living of this what called economic slavery that we live in by signing ourselves in mortgage for 30, 40 years. And then these people keep pushing us on in terms of our greed for avoiding tax and you do more and more. Somebody is making money out of everyone else. 20% of the population are controlling 80% of the economy wise. So we are like the modern slaves. Adrenal gland suffers then. You are never having rest or repair of your body. It's like in the jungle type of living was even better because when there was some kind of threat, they responded to it as animals do, and when humans were there. But then after that, they lived peacefully. Danger was only for a moment, but now our danger is 16, 18 hours per day. Either in the home, on the road, at work, or anywhere, the bank system, the creditors, everyone. It's all around you. So you are under threat. So your body is closed. It's a closed shop now. From outside we are looking outside, from inside it's looking. So nothing, all that goodness that needs to be produced is being stopped. So there is what's called the vagus nerve, as I said, when you eat and things, the information goes to the brain, and that system of neural connection is what helps with creativity, rest, repair, regeneration of this body. By passively, by default, 7, 8 hours of sleep repairs your body as much as it can. But if it's so badly damaged by this default method, it can't. It's only able to give you rest. Repair doesn't happen. So because we are so exhausted mentally by daily activity. So repair system requires in modern times this intuition activities that we do like yoga nidra. So your creativity, your rest and repair becomes much, much more efficient. So your heart rate, your blood pressure, your lung expansion, your peristalsis, your pancreas, your gallbladder, your adrenal glands, they become at rest and peace, and your body is at a state of actually creativity there. So look at your two eyes, ears, two nostrils. These are the antennas. How do we utilize them? It's our job to know. ये मल मूत्र हाथ पैर बात करने की शक्ति कहाँ मिल रही है 10 there are 10 components, and that has a direct impact on your mind, mental status, and what you express and do. And as I said, your thought process with electrical conduction is the message to each of your cells in your body, and what you receive from externally is in terms of electromagnetic frequencies or magnetism. So the more we understand about the energy process, then life becomes easier because that is a quicker path. There is no time space difference. Everything happens within seconds. But the whole physical path, the physics, this matter way, it can work, but it's a huge, long, complicated, highly taxing path. Both are required, but if you don't have the other path, electric energy, magnetic understanding, then you are struggling with one method and only few are successful in that. But success can be for everyone. So bring your attention to the tailbone, right at the level where it started as Muladhara, then to the pelvic area, Swadhisthana, then come to the belly button, Manipur, then to the heart, Anahat, throat, Vishuddhi, forehead, Trikuti, Ajna, top of your head, Sahasrara. Because this is the pathway of connection to the universe, the abundance of everything. So it's a physical body with that knowledge is very important. It's called Yoga Nidra. Then you have to understand the plane of living is beyond that. There's the mind, the subtle astral body connection. So your feeling and those rishis or the scientists of yesteryears and thousands of years ago, they wrote in the Hindu scriptures about the planetary system, even the dark matter, dark energy they talk about, multi-universes, how Earth is spinning, the Navagraha, the Hindu temples, you see that planetary system, they've been there for thousands of years literally. The whole yogic system is based on this understanding of energy, of the creator. If you read darshans, Yog Darshan or Sant Darshan, Rishi Kapil talks about the whole entire creation from Vedic mantras into detail. The knowledge that we are now slowly, with help of telescopes, Hubble now, James Webb, they are giving you information on that particular. So you can travel, you can out of body experience. Many people have had it. We have these vibes. And anyway, when you sleep, you're sleeping at a physical level, but your mental level, there's activity happening. You're traveling and have lots of things happen. Sometimes you remember, sometimes you don't. But it's alive, it's conscious. Your subconscious is always there guiding you. So we need to tap into that subconscious, as I say. So look at yourself. Your body is like a piece of log. From the ceiling, you can see it. Keep going up 200 k's. International Space Station, you can see it orbiting 365 days it takes. Is spinning as well. So there's 6 seasons that happen. The Jupiter it takes 12 years, and that's why the Hindus have this festivities of Mahakumbh Mela every 12 years in India. So you understand the significance of the gravity of Jupiter is holds the asteroids. Otherwise, they will just hit Earth from every different angle and it will be gone. And that's all the whole Navagraha prayer, the 9 planetary system around the sun that you do. It has a direct significance of the survival of Earth itself. So keep going. Positioning of moon, Krishan Pak, Shukal Pak, Ekadasi, intermittent fasting, the distance of it, the hormone system in our body, the sun, within our Milky Way, Akash Ganga, 100,000 or 100 billion stars, 100 billion galaxies, how big, how huge it itself is, like a dust particle. But we as humans and everything that is here, we are not a drop in that ocean, but we are the whole ocean in this drop, like piece of human being that we are everything that is in the universe. And that we have to realize, because that's where the power is. Alpha Centauri or couple of planets, the whole system of what's called parallel systems, parallel living. What do you think or you didn't think? Both actions are happening simultaneously here on Earth and elsewhere. Or time dilation. How you on Earth 20 years goes, which is less than 5 years, say, on another planet, depending on the speed of time. that it is, but time itself, for our sense, we think there's a difference, but then outside there's no difference between time and space. It's something we have created, understanding to live by. Then our universe, apart from the Andromeda, all other universes, there's so many of them like this. And then how talk about metaverse, meta-human is what? Trying to understand this, what is I'm teaching in the yogic system, your sensual perception, Rupa, Rang, Roshni, all these components beyond your physical senses. That's what metacognition is. So whole meta dependent to another plane of living, which is energy based. So particles, weight, mass, energy, time, space, just one, gravity, the whole quasi energy, how it balances the universe itself. And then cosmic horizon, the whole, the system of the dark energy that's talked about on the Sadhya Sakti, where the teachers, how there's meta, we know, dark meta that we know exists, but we don't know what it means. And then there's dark energy, 80% of the whole creation. Come Brahma, it's called. Every power, every energy. That connection is only through soul. So we talked about physical body, then we talked about the astral connection and our movement without the help of a spacecraft or where we can reach. But that energy, depth, come Brahma, this 12-dimensional phase of space itself. And our brain now, scientifically we know, can live in 12 dimensions. We are at the moment 3, 4 dimensions only. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what they call God is like the end dimension. Every place are only present, omniscient, omnipotent. So to tap into that, there's a spark in the body, in every living thing that connects to that energy. So that is what in the very deep aspect what Hindu religion teaches through yogic practice is connection to that ultimate. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and out, breathe in and out. Come up, sit. So this is called Yoga Nidra. Okay. So you can utilize it for healing of yourself, yeah? Physical, mental, have a good sleep. You don't need a Valium. Seriously, these things are very powerful. Yeah. Your body has a huge amount of power. We just don't know how to utilize it. There's no manual for this except for, I think, the Hindu religion, yogic practices, they have this guidance for children, adults, at any age, any time you can start. So now tapping into those energy reserves and communicating deeply through what we went through it as a awareness in Yoga Nidra. This is the again action. So breathe in deeply. So if you deep breathe, you're opening yourself. Your chest is opening. Your heart is opening. Your senses are opening. Slowly, it will have an impact on you outside. That you'll open up with people around you, your family, your friends, your neighbors, your workmates. You have to learn to open up. The more you are closed and you're suffocating yourself in everywhere. Okay, so breathe in and out. Significance of breathing, so pranayam. First one is Bhastika pranayam. So breathe through nostrils deep. As you breathe in, tummy goes out. As you breathe out, tummy goes in. Keep doing in a rhythmic manner as we're doing the exercise. In a very similar manner, okay?
Yeah, and once you start doing it, it's like it's a flow. So you can keep doing it. But there's time constraint. The more time you can spend on these things, the better. But there's lots of other things to do. So you do it as a small packages. That's good enough. Okay, now next one is called Agnisar. So you breathe in, breathe out everything, and then hold the breath. Try and push your belly button in and out while you are holding your breath. So Agnisar, Agni fire, fire metabolic, increases your metabolism, digestive processes, and other pranic things that we talked about. Apart from the pranic shaktis and stuff that happen subtly, in a subtle manner, you get this physical activity as well. Your muscles are being pulled as you breathe because you'll feel the pain initially as the muscles are being stretched. Okay, so Agnisa. Now, the Ujjayi pranayam, so for throat, vibrationary accent, immune system, okay, your reserves, bone marrow, other things, reaction time, mind, heart, coherence. So put your effort into the throat as you breathe in. Now put your chin on your chest as you breathe in. Chin is on the chest. When you breathe out, lift your chin and then close your right nostril. Breathe out to the left. Okay. Ujjayi pranayam. Now we'll do Kapalbhati. Okay, so Kapalbhati is an exhalation exercise. So we create a vacuum when you're exhaling, air will come in, but don't concentrate on breathing this exhalation. Kapal. So metaphorically opening your system, your body energy component, and directly connecting to the creator, the non-local, infinite consciousness, that abundance and energy that is there. It's for everyone. And it's more than everything, 8 billion people, nothing on earth. So don't have to be worried about someone else. You are taking someone else here. No, everyone can have all. And there's still abundance. There's no limit to it. So Kapal Bhati gives you this connection. And that is what is the purpose ultimately of being a human, to connect to that abundance or that energy which is non-local, infinite. Yeah, it's quantum entanglement or quantum mechanics, quantum physics that now we understand through physics of that abundance that is there. Kapal Bhati allows your internal system, your thoughts, which becomes electrical conduction system, the transmission of it, and the receptive power of which we receive through it's the same electromagnetic magnetism. That's a magnetic component of it. You should sit straight. Exhalation. Okay, so push your breath out by pushing your belly button in. You're pushing the diaphragm, your muscle pushes the air out. Keep repeating and do it in your own pace. There's no rush, nothing. There's no hard and fast rule about these things. It's it's like doing any other thing in your life without really knowing the meaning, and we keep reprogramming ourselves. This is programming for something good for yourself. So you don't have to be perfect. You keep trying, and perfection happens usually by discipline and repetition. It comes in time. But if you wait for that, you'll never start even. So there is no hard and fast rule. Do it as you can. It's very uh, pacifying once you are doing it. Sometimes you can actually keep keep doing it because internally you become so much in control of yourself. Like because mind is like you get 80, 90,000 thoughts a day, and it keeps exhausting you. But this process actually removes everything, and you become the real person you are. So all the distractions are gone. And there's space, and the space is the abundance. Outside space is inside. 99% is space because organ within that space is the life. And breathing exercises actually take you there. Yeah. Now we do what's called Vaikum. So Avantar breathing is breathing. Vai means breathe out, deep out, and into all the lungs. Then holding is called Vaikum. And when you close those orifices, yeah, hold one gallon close and then hold the breath as much as you can because that space that I was talking, you breathe that space, breathe it. When you can't hold, then breathe in. Feel the breath, what it does to you inside, like shower does to you outside of the body. Ventre breathing, Vahi breathing. Vahi kumbhak, मूलबन जलंधन में उदान में. Now let's do alternate nasal breathing. So Anulom Vilom, breathe in through your left nostril, out to the right, in to the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left. Now do the same thing very quietly. Don't even make noise with when you're breathing. Yeah, very subtle. Nadi Shodhan. Hold the breath. Out to the right. Hold it. Into the right. out to the left, hold, in to the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left. Basically, what we've done from starting with reality to the truth, relative living is disturbance, distractions, and asanas, the rhythmic exercise and mindfulness slowly brings us, refocuses us into ourselves. Through Yoga Nidra, we become more conscious of our subconscious nature of this body. And with pranayam, you become still. Stillness is then allows you to see the depth of yourself, or you get intuition. You know, when water is still, you can see the base of the lake. It's the same thing. So pranayam brings you to the state now of stillness. Then you can move yourself from the gross body, sthul sharir, from suksham into the causal body, the atma, real energy, that abundance, that connection, that magnetism, those electromagnetic frequencies, that just becomes a state then. All these actions and rituals that we do is no more. Is that a state completely. So to maintain this state, we do meditation. Because it's a practice again to be in that depth. And meditation is that practice. The first part of its realization, pratyahara. So we did pranayam, then pratyahara means this true self, keeping awareness of this true self. Next is for dharana, concentration. So you concentrate on this true state of what you are will lead you into dhyana, meditation. So normal meditation we've already achieved, which most people understand is rest. And you feel relaxed because your beta waves has come settled now from 20 to 10. So you're in the alpha state already. But that's not it. You need to go into theta state, which is about 7 hertz or cycles per second. And further still, you can go down to 4, which is delta. And that is the doorway to that abundance. Come Brahma. Om Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat संकल्प। ये परम पिता परमात्मा आपने विभिन्न दुख की निवृत्ति के लिए और आपके पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति के लिए अपनी पूर्ण शक्ति से आपके शरण में आए। आप कृपया करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुखों को दूर करके हमें पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति कराइए और आपकी कृपा हमारे ऊपर सदा बनी रहे। The creator, organizer, protector of the entire universe. Pratihara means detachment, introspection, realizing this true self that you are, that state that we've achieved through the last 1.5 hours of practice. मैं शुद्ध आत्मा में चेतन स्वरूप हूँ। मतलब 5 तन्मात्राएं रूप रस स्पर्श गंध, 5 महाभूत आकाश वायु जल पृथ्वी, 10 इंद्रियां चित्त मन अहंकार बुद्धि कुछ नहीं, बल्कि मैं शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ। The body keeps changing, mind keeps changing, emotions keep changing, thoughts keep changing, but I never change. I'm the divine, I'm the soul, I'm the Father, I'm the life truth. I'm part and part of the entire creation. I'm not the part primordial elements that makes this entire creation and my body too. I'm not the 5 subtle elements even, that what we don't even realize consciously but subconscious aspect. Even I'm not there. I'm not the 10 senses that runs this body. I'm not the ego. I'm not the mind. I'm not the intelligence. Where am I? They're the 5 questions. Where am I? What is the meaning of this life? What is the meaning of this entire creation? Why am I here? These are the questions. I'm the divine. I'm part and part of the entire creation. Dharana, concentration. To maintain the state where you have now, where the stillness is, because the tendency, the programming of this self is that it will push us, pull us away very quickly. So at least for a few minutes, how do we keep it in this state? So basically, refill with all those pure qualities. And there can't be any more pure quality than putting your attention to the qualities of this creator. का पहला अर्थ है सर्वव्यापक सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप निराकार सर्वशक्तिमान जन्मानंद मन निर्विकार नित्य पवित्र सृष्टि करता, उसी की स्थिति प्रार्थना उपासना करनी होगी। नौ आकाश वायु अग्नि जल पृथ्वी हर काल हर समय हर जगह में 24 गुण 33 कोटि 5 क्रिया बनाने वाले चलाने वाले ईश्वर आप ही शक्ति है। ब्रह्मचर्य गृहस्थी वानप्रस्थ संन्यास की यात्रा धर्म और काम मोक्ष प्राप्त कराने वाले आप अनंत काल से अपने उपकार अपनी आशीर्वादों की वर्षा करते, प्राणी मात्र के संपूर्ण कामनाओं को आप इत्तेजन पूर्ण करते, हमारे लिए जो कुछ शुभ तथा हित उसे आप बिना मांगे स्वयं हमारे झोली में डालते जाते हो। आपके आंचल में विचल शांति तथा आनंद का वास, आपके चरण शरण की शीतल छाया में प्रकृति शाश्वत सुख की उपलब्धि तथा सब अविरचित पदार्थों की प्राप्ति में सच्ची श्रद्धा तथा विश्वास निश्चित प्रार्थना उपासना करें। काम क्रोध को मोह माया माना मत्सु यही शरीर कुटिल भावना से हम दूर हो। Creator, organizer, protector, omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. From eternity, to keep showering your blessings, all desires of today will always be fulfilled by you. Whatever is good and beneficial for us, you provided us without asking. Provide us wisdom, happiness, peace, and contentment, love, and affection, dispel of illness, weakness, and worry. May we always remember to sit, pray, and submit ourselves in the arms of that benevolent and compassionate God. Maybe we be like that lotus flower living in this material world, be away and out of it. Remove all our narrow-minded selfishness, attraction, lust, anger, jealousy, hatred, violence, the negativities of our life. का दूसरा अर्थ है सर्वरक्षक, आदि दैविक, आदि भौतिक, आध्यात्मिक, पृथ्वी लोक, वनस्पति, बियोलोक, स्थूल शरीर, सूक्ष्म शरीर, कारण शरीर, gross body, astral, causal body, at every plane of our existence. जाके रखो साइया, मार सके न कोई, बाल न बांका कर सके जो जग में. You are that sheep, you are the protector, the avenger. There is no randomness, there is no accidents, but all are coincidences. Serendipity, synchronicity, hemostasis, harmony, magnetism, symphony, all happens because when you are in tune, when your antennas, when your intuition is in tune with the vibrations of that known local consciousness. Oh. May we acquire all virtuous qualities of life: forgiveness, simplicity, stability, fearlessness, humbleness. May all good qualities be our possessions. May our body be healthy and strong, mind pure and enlightened, soul divine and superb through blessings and company. All our senses be enlightened. May our heart have compassion and sympathy. May our words be amiable and thoughtful of action. May we have vision of love for entire creation. May we have complete education and wisdom. May our personality be virtuous and great, to exist amongst the poorest of the poor. May our lives be devoted and dedicated to graces. हमें सात्विक गुणों की प्राप्ति हो, क्षमा, सरलता, स्थिरता, निर्भरता, काश, नित्यता, सब अच्छे गुण हमारे संपत्ति बने, हमारा शरीर स्वस्थ तथा परिपुष्ट, मन सूक्ष्म तथा उन्नत, आत्मा पवित्र सुंदर हो. आपके संस्पर्श से हमारी सारी शक्तियां विकसित हो, हमारे हृदय में दयाता, सान्निध्य, वाणी में मिठास हो, हमारी दृष्टि में प्यार में विद्यता, ज्ञान से परिपूर्ण करे, हमारा व्यक्ति महान तथा विशाल अथवा दीनाथ दीनों के मन में छपने वाले आपके चन्नान बिंदियों में हमारा जीवन अर्पित, अपनी सेवा में लेकर हमें कृतार्थ भेज, हमें कृतार्थ करें. का तीसरा अर्थ है शुद्धमसि, बुद्धमसि, मुक्तमसि, निरंजनमसि. आप शुद्ध, पवित्र, all pure, perfect and complete. May we strive towards that purity and perfection. तत्वमसि ब्रह्म जैसे चीरानंद संकल्प मोक्ष शक्ति रहता. संकल्प करें, साधना, पुरुषार्थ, तब अभ्यास और अभ्यास करें, तब विवेक और वैराग्य की प्राप्ति, डिटेचमेंट, डिस्क्रिमिनेटिव पावर आती है अंदर में. शरीर से जितनी तामसिक इनर्शिया है, जो नेगेटिविटीज है, दूर होगा. मन निष्काम कर्म करने लगे, राजसिक स्थिति से हम निकल पाए. हमारी जो मन है, चंचलता है, वैराग्य है, तब हम आत्मा को पहचान पाएंगे. शक्ति, जन्मों जन्म का संस्कार, इम्प्रेशन से जो मैल हटती है, तब जितने क्लेश हैं सब दूर हो जाए. अविद्या, अस्मिता, राग, द्वेष, अग्निद्वेष, मृत्यु का भय, उल्टा ज्ञान लगा, बदले की भावना सब समाप्त हो. काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, मना, माया, मत्सर्य, ईर्ष्या, द्वेष, कुटिल भावना को दूर करें. मेरी बात पीत का श्लेष्मा की प्राप्ति हो. जागृत से स्वप्न, सुषुप्ति, तुर्य, तुर्य तर्क, भार्गव, भार्गव चेतना, ये हमारी स्थिति होती है. बीटा वही से अल्फा, बीटा, गेमा, डेल्टा, फिर गेमा की चमत्कार. शब्द, हमारी वाणी, संकल्प हो, ज्ञान, ध्यान, अंजल, आकाश, स्मृति, आशा, आत्मा, परमात्मा, लोकेशना, प्रतिष्ठा, वित्तेषणा, अटैचमेंट न्यूट्रल हो जाए। मैत्री भाव, करुणा, मुदिता, अपेक्षा की प्राप्ति, अन्नमय कोश, मन में, अपराध में, अभिज्ञान में, आनंद में कोश जो है, तब यम और नियम की प्राप्ति हो जाती है। हिंसा, सत्य, अस्त्य, ब्रह्मचर्य, अतिग्रह, सो संतोष, सत्य, एकाग्रा की स्थिति बनती है। चित्त दो, मोह दो, विचित्र, काग्रा, योग चित्त, वृत्ति निरोधा, सर्विकल से सर्विचार, सर्वि से निर्वि, संप्रजा स्थिति से संप्रजा स्थिति, सर्वगुण से निर्गुण, सान शिशु का कैवल्य, आधार ध्यान, समाधि की प्राप्ति, सिद्धि की प्राप्ति, निमा महिमा गरिमा, गरिमा महिमा प्राप्ति, कम में स्थिवा विस्तवा, प्राण स्वरूप परमात्मा, प्राणों का प्राण, आदि दैविक आदि भौतिक, सभी प्रकार के दुखों से दूर रहे, सुख प्रदान कराने वाला ईश्वर हमारी बुद्धि को उत्तम मार्ग में प्रेरित किए। सच्चिदानंद, all pure, perfect and complete, अनंत, इनफाइनाइट, ज्ञानम, ज्ञान के भंडार, मंत्र चिकित्सा, ओम तप चक्षु देहितम पुरुषाचुकृत मिश्र, वशे में शरदा शतम, जीवे में शरदा शतम, शून्या में शरदा शतम, प्रभा में शरदा शतम, दीन श्याम शरदा शता, वैष्णव शरदा शता, जागृत दूध में देवितम, दूरमं ज्योतिषां ज्योतिरीकं तन्मे मनासि संकल्पमस्तु। ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनामि नित्यं पुष्पामि तत्। ओम तेजोमसि तेजोमसि, बलमसि बलमेदि, मोजोमसि ओजोमहि, वीरमसि वीरमेदि, सहोमसि। ओम तमेव माचेत पिता, तमेव बन्धुष्का, तमेव विद्या द्रविणं, तमेव सर्वं मम देवते। ओम विश्वानि देव सवितर्देवतानि पराशम, यद्भद्रं तन्नाशो हिरण्यगर्भासमवक्ताग्रे तस्य जाताप्ति, सदा धारितविद्यां तेमकस्मै देवाय हविष्यामि देवी, आत्मदा बलदायिश्च विश्वोपास, पृष्ठं यश्च देवायस्य छायामृतं यश्च मृत्यु तस्मै देवाय हविष्यामि देवी, प्राणतनुषतो मयि त्वयि निर्जाजतो भागवयायस्य सिद्धुपचिष्पतुष्पदा कस्मै देवाय हविष्यामि देवी, येन देवग्रापितविचदिरा येन स्वासवितं येन न, यो अंतरिक्षे राजस्व विमान कस्मै देवाय हविष्यामि देवी। ओम प्रजापतिमुपदेवितानन्द विश्वाजातानि परिता भागवत कामास्ति जुहुमस्तमस्तु वैशाम पुतरो। ओम सन्नो बंधुजनिता सविदाता नमनि वेद गुणनानि, यत्र देवा अमृतमानुषा नाशशिष्य धामनि। ओम अग्नि ने सुपुतारा स्मान विश्वानि देवो युनानि, यो तस्मज्जहुरान वेदो शांति माति। ओम नमो शंभवाय च, नमो भवाय च, नमः शंकराय च, भास्कराय च, नमः शिवाय च। ओम शन्नो मित्र शन्वरुणा, शन्नो भरितो अरिमा, शन्नो इंद्र बृहस्पति, शन्नो विष्णु रुक्मा, नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते। तुम्हें प्रतीक्षम ब्रह्मादि, तुम्हें प्रतीक्षम ब्रह्मादि शामि रिक्तम वदिष्यामि, सत्यम वदिष्यामि, तन्ममोतु तत्। औतु राम औतु वाक्कराम। ओम शन्न देवी रविष्टे आप भूतु पीते, शन्नो रक्षन्तु। ओम सर्वेषां सुस्थिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ओम स्वस्ति न इंद्रो बृहद्देवाशा, स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदा, स्वस्ति नष्टाशर्यो अरिष्ठने, स्वस्ति न बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ओम सहना भवतु सहना भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं कर्वावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम देना तत्तेना मुझिंता मिथा पिंडे तथा ब्रह्मांड था ब्रह्मांडे था पुण्यम पुण्य विवाह कर्माणि विजय विषेताम समयो त्वेति नानि अस्ति न कर्म लीपते न। ओम अस्तुमा सत्गमया तमसुमा ज्योतिर्गमया मृत्युमा अमृतम गमया। ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग्। ओम पूर्णमदा पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमदाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति अंतरिक्षं शांति पृथ्वी शांति आपा शांति रोम शिखर शांति वनस्पति शांति विश्व शांति ब्रह्म शांति सर्वगुण शांति शांति रेव शांति शांति। ओम शांति। थैंक यू जी, सभी को धन्यवाद साथ देने के लिए। परमात्मा की कृपा बनाए रही, ऐसे करते रहिए। आपकी जो रियल पोटेंशियल है धर्म और काम मोक्ष की प्राप्ति, सभी तरह के बंडल्स मटीरियल वेल्थ हेल्थ और स्पिरिचुअल जो कुछ चाहो मिलेगा, वो सबके लिए है और सबको कोशिश करनी चाहिए जी। नमस्ते जी, थैंक यू, सी यू नेक्स्ट वीक।